No sound? Check, 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 check. There's no sound? You can't hear the music? Can you all hear the music? All good. You can hear. Were you able to hear the Wisdomteethinger theme song when I was playing it? Let me know before we go on. No music. What is happening? Okay. I don't know what's happening with my sound. I must have. Oh, man. Okay, let me see. Maybe press that. Press that. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Let me know if you hear it. Do you hear it? Do you hear the music? Is the music playing? No? Let me know, let me know, let me know. What is happening? What is happening? Oh man, we're not gonna get that worked out today. I have no idea why. You're not dancing. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what is happening. You know what? We're just gonna roll with it and we'll do our best. But you can hear me though. That's the important thing. Can you hear me? Let me know. Microphone check, 1, 2. What is this? Dr. D, nice with the roughneck business. Y'all can hear me. I think y'all can hear me. Hold on. I left my notebook over there. Give me a second. Yeah, I have no idea why this is happening to my sound. It happened last week. I did a live talking about Zendaya getting married, and I don't know what happened. I tried to play this video, and I'm like, I can't hear the sound in my ear. We're gonna have to work that out another time, okay? We will just roll on with what we got. And it actually may work out fine because, we won't get no copyright strikes because now that I started reacting to more things, people's music are sometimes in the background speaking, and I get copyright strikes sometimes. Not strikes, but like a little warning, or they let me know that this thing is copyrighted and I have to take it down, blah, blah, blah. Do y'all see my rebounder? Wait. Do y'all see that? That is my new exercise. I'm gonna get my cardio on. My knees are not perfect, and I'm trying to get my cardio on because you know what time it is. It is pageant season, and I have the Mrs. North Carolina pageant coming up on April 5th. Man, it's coming upon us, and I really have to get some more cardio on. But today, you saw it in the title, we're going to hit the ground running. We are going to be talking about the California fires. You all know they're a big deal going on right now. And you know what? Yes, we often talk about more specific issues like bettering yourself, things that how to be happy. But I could not let this one pass without talking about it because I have seen so... You mean you cannot look on social media. You cannot turn on the television. You cannot, every corner you turn, you're hearing about this fire because it's a huge thing. It's a huge deal. And I thought we should talk about it. So let's get it. And we will have, I don't know. I'm still puzzled about man, what button do I press? Oh, you know what? Let me look at one last thing. Audio input. Is that on? Check. Oh, that's a black hole. All right. All right. I'll figure it out on my own. Y'all don't have to be here as I try to work this out. Let's go. All right. The LA wildfires have come in and they are sweeping over Los Angeles. This is devastating. This is a natural disaster beyond all natural disasters. This is sad. Let's talk about it, because there are some people out there that have all types of theories about why these fires have occurred. And you know what? We talked about it a little bit last week. I don't have any theories out there. I'm just reporting to you some of the things that people are saying. And you let me know in the comment section what you think. What, do you agree with some of these? Do you disagree with some of these? And while you're in the comment section, you know what it is. Why not go ahead and subscribe? I'm here every Thursday. We go live. And then there are videos where I react to pop culture things. Either I do it in a short or I'll do a whole video on it depending on what's going on. So let's get it. I'm Dr. D. Nice Bogelin, the happiest doctor on the planet, happily sharing my perspective on all things issues related to youth and growing up. Let's get it. The Hollywood fires, the California, LA fires, sad events. And before we start, let's just get into it. The number one reason, I won't say it's not number one, but the first reason why one of the things that people feel are causes of this fire is Hollywood. I mean, you're going to have to read the captions. Basically, this woman, she was the MC. She's talking about how everybody shouted out everybody except God. And then she ended up saying 11 mentions, a mom holding strong, 3 shout outs and zero. God, the creator of the universe, got 0 shout outs. And this is the Golden Globes that occurred just a few days, actually, prior to the Hollywood fires. And people are saying that, you know what? It's because these people are godless. It's because they are a godless, wicked set of people. And that is why they have ended up feeling the wrath of God because of these fires. They are feeling the wrath of God because everybody knows that Hollywood is just a hot mess. And I mean, P. Diddy. I know P. Diddy is not LA. He started off in New York and New York. That's where he started. We know that. Didn't he have a house in LA? He did. It seems like everybody, once they get rich, once they get famous, once they get any sort of fame, they flock to LA. And you hear is it Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, all these people, you hear the nasty things that they just perpetuate, the drugs and all of that. And one of the theories is this fire is like a cleansing of Hollywood, a cleansing out of that area of the world, like a Sodom and Gomorrah type situation. The second reason, and not second that like it's ranked, but the second one we're going to mention and talk about is the climate change. Right here, you see that? What you're looking at here is called a fire tornado. I didn't even know that existed. Like, what is that? Where did I do that at? I have no idea. It looks scary and terrifying. People are saying there's all kind of strange things happening in the world right now because of climate change. You will see things happening that you didn't even know could happen. Who knew that a fire tornado? What's that? That's like, do you all see that? The spinning flame. in the in the Palisades. That is where some very wealthy people are living in LA, and they have experienced some very strange things out there. The fire, then you have fire tornadoes. That's scary. And then, there are some people that are just feeling that one of the other reasons why this whole fire situation is happening is because then the number 3 reason is because the government was just lax, that the California and Los Angeles government were just lax. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what they say. This is a post by, that was up. Her name is Ali Stuckey. She put that up here and was saying that the California fires were not inevitable. This did not have to happen to California. And so she tracks down a whole thing about how these environmental regulations, I'll leave it up there, you can read it, but basically the water was diverted in a specific way to protect some tiny little fish. And because of that, there was lack of water. Their firefighters were laid off because they didn't get a specific, the COVID vaccine. They have, what is else she's saying? She is saying some of the fire chiefs, they were more focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion, and not hiring firefighters that could actually do the job. And the Gavin Newsom, who is the governor of California, he was supposed to, ordered that the reservoirs can be empty. Just a whole host of things. We'll click through and see some of the things that they were very concerned about, why this didn't happen. The mayor, she actually cut $17 million from the budget. She was in Ghana at this time when this whole fire started. Just a whole lot of things that people are saying, like, these fires did not have to occur. These were totally governmental issues, mismanagement of their position, and poor planning on their part. Like, California always has fires. Why are we diverting our water? Why are we not paying attention to certain things? And so that is one of the things that came up. Number 4, we're just going through all the potential things that I've seen as I've gone through everything that could have potentially caused the California fires. And the fourth one is, so the fourth one is just heavy winds and rains. This is a diagram here of the Pacific Palisades. They're showing how the dates and how the fire just spread and took over acres and acres and acres and acres of land. They're blaming it on wind just coming through and allowing this fire to spread in ways that you would not have expected it to. And the truth is, this is not wildfire season. Wildfire season is June, July, like the summer when things are super dry, towards October, November. It may last about that time. We are not there. This is not wildfire season. People are not out and about barbecuing and accidentally leaving things ablaze. And people are saying, and this is not fire season. It isn't. But, these things happen. We've had lots of natural events occur at times where they should not happen. And it just is what it is. And the heavy winds that came through just blew and blew. And it's just, like wind and fire. If you have a fireplace, if you've ever gone camping, you fan the flames and things just kind of go up in flames. Really sad situation. Number 5. The 5th thing that people are talking about as a potential cause of the fire is basically a warning to wake up. These are $1 million houses, and there are lots of different Bible verses that speak about the end times, how a lot of things that are going to happen that are just don't even make sense. Like, why are we having fires in January? Are we having all these hurricanes and tornadoes? There's lots of things that are going to be happening, and it's a warning. People are saying this is a warning to Christians to wake up. Our time is short. Make sure you're sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ to a dying world, because our time here is short. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. That's another theory that's out there. Number 6. Oh, that one's a fire, isn't it? Okay. Number 6. Some people are feeling this is some sort of organizational cover-up. Now, you're going to have to read the captions. Basically, this guy did a little skit, how the insurance guy popped in and was like, no, fire. We're not covering fires. As a matter of fact, a lot of people got dropped from their fire insurance last year because the insurance company was like, no, we're not paying out all this money for fires. California is known for fires. You all figure it out on your own. We are not going to be insuring you all. We are out here. We're done. And then people are like, well, they just didn't cover it. And now that people have lost everything, they won't have the insurance to help them rebuild. Somebody is going to swoop in and take it all. That's what people are saying. I've heard it all. I've listened to a lot of things. It's either the insurance company, some person that's after this prime real estate that, this is a beautiful place. I actually went on my honeymoon in Malibu. That's where we went. The place that we went on our honeymoon, I'm sure it's burnt down because the whole coastline there of those little houses, and it wasn't a big thing. It was just like a little private cottage on the beach. It was small. It wasn't huge. It's probably gone. Man, it's probably gone. I need to go. My husband, we still had a piece of paper that I just don't remember exactly what the address was. It was in the heart of Malibu, though. I'm sure it's gone. Man. Well, some people are just saying that, there's a lot of these tiny little homes and little things that are there that they feel that, no, we need a more modern thing. And it's just going to be some sort of land grab afterwards, because some people will not be able to rebuild. Some people will just decide that they're out of here. They're sick of California and its natural disasters, the earthquakes, the fires, and they're going to move head inland, and somebody can swoop in and come and take this prime real estate. Number 7. The 7th reason, or the number 7 reason that we're going to talk about anyway, is arson. There's some people that just straight up and down, they're saying that somebody set this fire. There are people that have set this fire. You see Chris Brown on there. No, Chris Brown is not saying that. What Chris Brown is saying, that there are actually prisoners that are helping put out the fire. They've pulled prisoners out. They're paying them 16 cents per hour to fight the fires. They've even hauled in people from Mexico. Where is that? Did I jump over the Mexico? Yeah, there. We've hauled in people from Mexico to help fight our fires. They have prisoners and they have Mexicans there helping fight this fire. That there's some that are saying it was put on purpose. Somebody lit the fire. At least a few. There was videos that somebody had. I didn't put it up there because I didn't see what she was seeing. She was saying, oh, look over there. Somebody's actually starting a fire. I didn't see it. I feel that it was needed to be put up, but people are saying that some people are purposely starting a fire. You could see maybe they weren't cut from their insurance. And they're like, you know what? My stuff gonna be half damaged because everything is full has smoke and everything. Let me just go ahead and light it. Or, maybe their finances weren't as tight because, a lot of people are just like hood rich over there. They have all the house, the car, and it's a paycheck to paycheck type living. Taking this opportunity to get a little cash in their pocket, a little cash flow. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But arson is one of the reasons that are being thrown out there why we've had this California fire. And there's some people that also says this is just a straight distraction, a distraction from January 6th. You all remember January 6th, where a bunch of people rushed the Capitol, got in there, started taking pictures, started acting a plumb fool. And it is insurrection. They refer to it. It is referred as an insurrection on January 6th. And people were saying that this was done on purpose to distract us from January 6th. Listen, whether you believe it or not, I'm just throwing all the theories out there. Whatever you believe, though, this is horrible. Do you understand me? There are people that has lost everything. It's not just rich people in Pacific Palisades. This is a young woman. She's like, this is my humble home. I don't have everything. I don't have all the things that you think. Can y'all hear? Yes. It's like we don't have everything. But you know what? I've lost everything. We don't have those billions and billions of dollars or millions of dollars that some of the people that have in LA, we don't have it. And man, you know what? This is a really tough time for a lot of people. And what we need to do as fellow human beings, whatever the reason is, because we don't know. It could be all of them. It could be none of them. It could be 2 or 3 of them or 4 of them. It could be arson. It could, whatever. We do know that there are human beings that have lost their special memories. I mean, I get all, just now, there's a knee brace that I bought, a whole knee brace I bought when I was in Japan. And I'm like, where's my knee brace? I'm freaking out right now. These people have lost everything. They've lost pictures. They've lost family heirlooms. They've lost things that are irreplaceable. Let us be sympathetic. Let us help in any way we can. Find a reputable place that's helping. And I know right now people are always suspicious of everyone asking for money or asking for goods during these natural disasters. You wonder, will it ever go to the right person? Find somebody reputable, even if you know somebody. We all know somebody in California, know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You could send stuff off to them. Because this is just, I mean, look at this, look at that, look at that. This is, man. This is, I'm pretty sure this is the Malibu coastline. Is it Malibu? Man, maybe. But this is an awful loss. Let's please pray for the people that have lost everything as they try to recoup, and be careful about the words that you put up there. Yes, we can theorize and postulate about things, and some of them may be spot on, but please try to be empathetic to the ones that have lost everything, whether you feel that they deserved what they had or they deserved to have lost everything. There's some people that feel that this is the wrath of God And you know what? I forgot to mention that one of the things is it rains on the just and the unjust. The sun shines on the good and on the bad. These are just some of the natural things that occur right here when you're on planet Earth. And God, yes, God sometimes will protect people from certain things. And it's not up to us to try to figure it out because he has a plan. And if you sit there and try to work, why me? Why them? Why? Then you're going to be stuck and just have a tough time with life. Don't ask why. Just keep moving through life one step at a time. Get the support you need and understand that God is in control and we're going to be okay. All right, let me see what's going on in the comment section. 7 arson, duh. The number of form of military advancement is crop burning since the Stone Age. Malibu is still up. You can still do a reunion. Thank you. Good. Wake up, but don't get woke. For it became wildfire season when the river water was diverted to the ocean. Yeah, to protect this fish. Poorly executed irrigation system. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try again to see if you all can hear anything. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna play something. Rainfall generally falls. I'm just gonna play something random and see if you all can hear this. Man. Okay. Can you all hear that? Can you let me know if you can hear? No. I don't know what to do. I had some music playing in the background. I don't know what button I press. That one? Check. It is not making any sense to me. I'm playing with the buttons here, guys. I'm just in. Can you hear? Can you hear that? Yes. You got it? You heard it? You're hearing it? Were you hearing the music just now a second ago? I think so. Yes. Oh, okay. I think we cooking with gas now. We are cooking with gas. Ah, man. You see this? Just random buttons. But I'm gonna get it together. Let us just thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Let's see. You all know we got to go into our FOUNT section. FOUNT is the 5 keys to wellness and wisdom to help you unlock your best. There is no way I, as a whole doctor, can come up here every day and not at least share with you all a little bit of what you can do to just have your body being as healthy as possible. And let's see, where's my tea? Okay, there we go. Tea. We have to talk about exercise. You all see my rebounder in the back. Say hi, rebounder. I mean, I could go over there and jump on it. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm gonna go jump. Okay. I know, right? I didn't do the most. I really didn't. But what happened is I hurt my knee and I couldn't like, do as much and, show you all my rebounding skills. What I'm trying to say though, with exercise, everybody should jump around, jump up and get down. See, you got me going. You got me going, Magic 8-Ball spot and organic snake oil powder. Exercising. No matter what, my knees are not good. They have decided to not participate in the program of Dr. D Nice Becoming Healthy every time they want to act up on me. And you know what? Either way, whatever injury, whether you have a bad back, bad hip, if you have allergies, there's exercises that anyone can do. It's important that don't use that my knee, my back, no. There is an exercise out there that everyone can do. You find the one that fits you and move your body. Don't sit around. Get some movement in your life. Woo! Woo-hoo, child. Things are getting a little easier. Ooh, child, it's getting brighter. All right. And, okay, so before we continue, because we're going to talk about TikTok. We have to talk about TikTok because TikTok's going to be banned. And before we really talk about it, we have to do some housekeeping. Do you all mind if I do a little housekeeping? Okay. I said we were going to start the live at 8:00. Here's the thing. I'm getting ready for this pageant. I have to do more cardio. I've been doing weights, and now I'm going to have to cut and trim down, and it requires cardio. There's a Zumba class that I must take every Thursday. It is from 6:45, and it's supposed to end at 7:45. Today, while I was late, it ended at 8. Then I have to actually drive home, which is about 15 minutes away. What I'm trying to say is we're not going to be able to start at 8 like I wanted to. We're going to have to shoot for starting at 8:30. It's still at least 15 minutes earlier than we were starting before. We get a little extra 15 minutes here, right? So that's the plan. Understand? Next week, we are starting at 8:30, and that's going to be the start time indefinitely. That's where we're going to start at least till after the pageant. It's going to be our start time, 8:30, okay? All right, let's go into the tickety talk. Let's get it. All right. Let me get everything up here. I think we got it ready. Now that I know that our sound is working. And let me get this up here. And let's go. Let's get it.
The mac and cheese to the TikTok funeral. My name's Teeny, and I'm bringing the mac and cheese to the TikTok funeral.
TikTok is about to leave us. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out why it's going. Let's talk about where people are going to have to go after TikTok. We have so much to review. Why did TikTok get even banned in the first place? We're going to hit all of that today. Let's get it. Let's try to understand what is happening today with TikTok. First of all, Are you all on TikTok? Let me know. Are you all on TikTok? I am on TikTok. I am. Do I post a lot of videos on TikTok? I post here and there. I actually had a whole TikTok. I had a TikTok that ended up going viral. I really did. Let me show y'all. Had a whole viral video that went, and I don't know if y'all could see this. 2 million. Do you see this one right here? Yeah, at 2.5 million views on one TikTok that I had. It still didn't end up, I still only have 963 people that's following me on TikTok. But guess what? It don't matter, because right now it is goodbye TikTok. TikTok is not going to be with us long. TikTok, we're going through the celebration of life of TikTok. It started in September 2016, and its sunset is January 26th. Let's get into it. Let's try to figure out what is happening here at TikTok. We have heard that TikTok will be banned this coming January the 19th. That is Sunday, okay? That is Sunday. There are tons of people that make a living, have used TikTok to make a living. Six-figure incomes they're getting. I still haven't figured out how people made their income, but people do that. Right now, that's what's happening. And we're not going to have it anymore. I'll talk about the reason in just a little bit. But first, let's just figure out, like, what are they going to do? What are people going to do? Because one of the things is, can somebody just buy TikTok?
Not, you can't deny that this guy's got his hands in everything right now. This being the next subject. China considering selling TikTok to Elon, right? We all know about the TikTok ban that was going to take place here shortly, but looks like TikTok may just have an unlikely savior. Elon Musk, whether you like
Elon Musk. People are hoping and crossing their fingers that maybe Elon Musk can go ahead and just purchase TikTok. Because, listen, the doom scrolling, the dancing, I've gotten a lot of, the information that people get off TikTok. People are enjoying it. And they are hoping and praying that somebody will buy TikTok like Elon Musk. Apparently, China would be interested in him getting it. That is just word on the street. There's some people that said, no, this is just people talking. China has not even approached the subject with Elon Musk. It's just because Elon Musk is actually the richest man in the world. Do you all see that? He is valued at $432 billion with a B. Billion. Do you understand me? Let me say that again. Billion. Billion. 432, not just one, $432 billion. TikTok is valued at somewhere between 40 to 50 billion. I mean, that's a small percentage. He won't even miss that. Won't miss that at all. And people are really hoping that he will buy TikTok so it will remain in place just the way they'd like it. And the truth is, TikTok may not be for sale because, look, their algorithm is special, okay? The people that own TikTok, ByteDance is their name. And they have a secret sauce algorithm that has people locked in. They have you in a chokehold. And they're like, if we sell it to the right person, then they're going to have our secret. They're going to know what we do. They're going to have our little secret sauce. And we don't want that. China actually has, the government of China is reportedly to be part owner of TikTok also, at least ByteDance, the part of that whole social media entity that's partially owned by the government of China. And why would they want to hand over their secret sauce to the enemy? Yeah. So who knows? Will Elon Musk be able to save TikTok by Sunday, January 19th? Will that happen? Who knows? We'll talk about more. Why did this all happen in just a bit. But, there's another player that threw his hat in the ring, Mr. Beast. Now Mr. Beast ain't worth. How much is Mr. Beast worth? Do all know? I don't even know. Let me know in the comment section below if you know how much Mr. Beast is worth. I know he don't got his money not long like Elon Musk. It sure isn't. But he's up there, and he is throwing his hat in the ring. Like maybe if somebody can hook it up with me, let's see what we can do. Or maybe some, because he's trustworthy. He's a good loan. If somebody he's not gonna run and skip out on a loan. If the bank decide to loan him $50 billion to buy TikTok, hey, you never know. Maybe he could go ahead and buy TikTok. He's serious about this. He said it himself that he's interested in buying TikTok. And we'll see. But right now, before all that buying is occurred, many people have decided to skip town on TikTok. There, it's like, something's gonna happen to you. And have y'all seen the dating show Pop the Balloon? Somebody's about to pop your balloon because they don't even like you or nothing. You saw them when they came out. They're like, And instead of having them pop it, you pop it first. That's what people are doing. Before y'all leave me, we gonna leave y'all. And lots of people have made a mass exodus to this Chinese app called Red Note. Now, y'all understand what's happening here. They're leaving TikTok, one Chinese app, to another Chinese app. I really honestly thought that YouTube Shorts was gonna fly through the roof. Instagram, everybody was gonna dash to Instagram and start loading up stuff on Instagram continuously, trying to make that their impact on Instagram or YouTube. But no, they're like, no. We want a Chinese app. And I really feel what the big thing is, it's like kids. TikTok is mostly like a Gen Z and younger app. Yes, there's some millennials on there. Yes, there's some Gen Xers on there. Yes, there may be even baby boomers on there doing their thing. There is baby boomers on there doing their thing. But majority is Gen Z and younger. And it's not like in Jamaica where, you have a party and everybody show up. Grandma, grandpapa, the kids, the babies, everybody party together. Here in the States, everybody don't party together. Old people over there, middle-aged people over here, young people over there, babies over there. And right over here at the Tickety Talk is where the young people hang. And they don't want to be hanging with the millennials on Instagram, with everybody and their mama on YouTube. They want their own space, their own room. And they've chosen to go to Red Note. That is another Chinese app. And their download of this has gone through the roof. It's the number one downloaded app since the announcement. Well, as it gets closer to the Tickety Talk being kicked off.
That Red No app, it's real cool over there. But I still like TikTok because that man, he really fought for us. I ain't never seen a Chinese man fight for us a day like that in my life. Never. So I'm gonna be having fun over there. They just mad because we learning so much. Y'all keep tricking us. Y'all already told us Africa look like the slums. Africa is beautiful. Y'all done told us Chinese people, they are enemies. They happy to see us. They said we was their enemies the whole time. So basically, we've been getting played in America. They thought they was gonna take away an app that's owned by a man that's in China, and we was just gonna accept that. Nah, we done packed up our bags and we done moved over there to a real Chinese app, and then now they finna take all our data. Oh, when they take my data, they gonna see a lot of XXX on there. They gonna judge me real bad, but we ain't really got nothing to hide because what are they gonna find from Americans? Well, from using iPhones, we don't even know what's going on over here. We done got lied to our whole life. Now we woke. Now they mad. Now they trying to extend the ban because now they like, oh no, they done went on the Chinese app for real. Nah, we good over there. We good. We chilling. We cool. I don't feel away. Y'all going around interviewing everybody about their little app stuff. TikTok. That's cool. I'm gonna find me a boyfriend over there. I'm gonna get like 2 or 3. I gotta learn more about the culture. I gotta learn Mandarin. All I know how to say is ni hao, and the other thing I said what means is shu. My name is. I learned how to say that. Hopefully they got a Starbucks over there when I'm done with this. That red.
Well, you know what? My girl was eloquently sharing with you how everybody is feeling. They're like, you know what? Our government has been, who knows what our government is up to? I'm going to take my chances with China. Now, they're not going to physically move there. They're just moving their data, moving their social media time. Off we go to the Chinese Red Note app. And she was passionately speaking about moving herself to Red Note. Now, here is the thing. Fine, you're heading over to Red Note. It's a Chinese. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's in Mandarin. There's no English translation. You got to figure that mess out. And it's a Chinese app. Most of the people on there are Chinese, and they're very, very, they have specific cultural ways that they love to connect with each other in public and in private, and their rules to their society. They're very strong culture. And you have people that are out there just sharing you, telling you what to do. This is one woman, I actually follow her on YouTube too. She is part Chinese, and she's telling us, you know what? All right, fine. You're heading over to Red Note. Here's what you need to know. Let's hear it. I'll share it with you all. Her name is BME Queen. By the way, you can follow her on Instagram. Let's hear what she has to say.
Someone who is actually part Chinese and went to China this past year, these are some things I think we should all be aware of now that we're on Shinhao. So the first thing I think it's pretty obvious is that China is mostly Asians. I mean, like 95% of people are Asian. So people just aren't used to seeing diversity in their everyday lives, meaning they're going to have some questions when they see us on the app. So if someone comments, what does 30-inch bust down mean? You better be respectful when you comment back. Speaking of respect, the Chinese care about respect a lot. So they're just very, very traditional. Now, I know we Americans don't give a damn about respect, but they are not like that. A lot of things they are still working on compared to the Western world. So we're going to respect their culture at all times. Another thing is the Chinese are really willing to learn and like they really value education and also want to work on their English. So if you are someone who does not speak proper English, and you definitely, for sure, were left behind, because I know there's a lot of you based on my comment section. If you were someone that was left behind, don't answer the English questions, babes. You're not qualified. And last but not least, and this is the most important, Chinese New Year is a huge holiday. Every single year. This year it is January 29th. Chinese people take off for 2 weeks. The girls go hard for a long time for Chinese New Year. So these are some things you need to do. Wear red on Chinese New Year. Get some red envelopes, stuff them with cash. And lastly, at least find out what your Chinese zodiac is. This year is going to be Year of the Snake. As someone who is actually part Chinese and went to China.
Okay. Well, there's your advice. All you people that are refugees from Tickety Talk and heading over to Red Note, there is your advice. Understand the culture that you're heading into. Don't get yourself in any trouble while you're over there. There's another app apparently called Lemonade too that people are flocking to. I don't know much about it. I'm sure you all do. If you do, let me know in the comment section below.
TikTok single.
Now, people have testimonials. People are sad. TikTok have changed their life.
Changed my life.
I want to thank you for giving me a platform to share my story on how I live with Parkinson's disease.
It had its entertaining moments. It had its gut-wrenching moments.
I was diagnosed with an incurable illness. Thought it was kind of funny to make light of my situation. But one of you guys took that video very seriously. And that person's name is Savannah. I received Savannah's kidney. It is a sacrifice I will never take for granted.
As a platform, TikTok has taught me so much more than other platforms.
Through it all, there was always a video or a creator who would make something. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought I was the only one.
Because of the app, I paid off all my debt. And ever since then, I've been living the best life I can ever live.
I'm a 72-year-old woman and 24/7 caretaker for my husband. TikTok is my outlet. It's been a wonderful way to have some kind of connection and community.
No, this will not be replicated anywhere else. What TikTok is doing is 100% unique. And if TikTok goes away, everything that we've built together will also go away.
I've generated some awareness for Parkinson's, for
So this is TikTok testimonials. This is coming straight from the TikTok page on Instagram. Just people giving their feedback of how TikTok's changed their life. I was noticing that most of them were mostly like millennials and Gen Zers and even baby boomers. And I said before earlier that it's mostly Gen Zers that are all over TikTok. TikTok is changing lives. There are people that make so much money and income and different things and as you heard, people get a lot of education. This woman, she got a whole kidney because of TikTok. Let's just backtrack a little bit and see what happened. What happened? Why are people all mad about TikTok? Why is it that people have to skip out and run to a whole other Chinese app when this app is here, that we understand enough? And why are people going off to somewhere else? What is the deal with TikTok? Why does the government hate TikTok? So this is one of the court cases that would happen, and TikTok loses in federal court, and the app will be banned next month. This is just the most recent case of TikTok. And here it says, TikTok statement on court decision. The court has an established historical record of protecting American rights and free speech, and we expect that they will do just that on this important constitutional issue. Unfortunately, the TikTok ban was conceived and pushed through based upon inaccurate, flawed, and hypothetical information, resulting in an outright censorship of the American people. The TikTok ban, unless stopped, will silence the voice of over 170 million Americans here in the United States and around the world on January 19th. The government is concerned about data being shared, about the control that a foreign country can have on our youth. Listen, let's just be for real. Let's just be for real about it. If you have your kids at the house, right, you see parents be going up to school, trying to fight teachers, trying to fight pastors, trying to fight their neighbors over their kids, their kids that's getting information from other people. I remember once when I was a youth leader, one of the young girls had asked me something about sex. Let's just be honest, straight up about sex. And I answered her. We had the whole conversation, and I honestly got in trouble. Like, I was called by there's a youth pastor above me, and he called me into his office and had to sit down, and the parent, everything. I mean, wasn't unbiblical, just simply having the conversation because she asked me. I thought it was cool. I thought it was nothing wrong with it. Apparently it was. It's the same thing. The adults of America are not happy that so many Gen Z and below children are being influenced by this app. They are taking their attention, and that just doesn't work. And, when you're trying to run a government, when you're trying to manage your citizens, you can see why having a whole other country being able to manipulate the things that your population learns. Yes, the people that are putting information on the app are Americans, but the app has a fancy little algorithm, their secret sauce that they're not sharing, that they could have you see random different things that nobody fully understands. Nobody don't understand how you go viral. I mean, I guess there's some pattern in there once you watch it for a little bit, maybe, I don't know. A lot of people are really just have no idea how TikTok works. Why is it sucking people in? You're just scrolling, and things pop up that you'll be interested in. You ain't even know that, like, man, I'm interested in that. I didn't know that. And TikTok has figured it out. Mind control. Who knows? They understand from a swipe what you'd like. I have no idea. The government does not like that. You cannot control another country's children, and they sit around and like, okay, no big deal. Go right ahead. No big deal. That's where we've run into this issue. That is what's happening. And it did start back in, was it April 24th of this year, where the Senate and Congress, they passed a bill to ban TikTok unless the owners ByteDance agrees to sell their platform. They want it to be under the control of somebody they control, Americans. If it's owned by an American, they can regulate it better. And it's very interesting. The actual name of the act is quite interesting. Okay, here we go. It's the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act. That's a mouthful. Let me just say it again. The Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act. If you're an enemy of America, we have to protect our Americans from any app that you will put in their possession. So I'm sorry, Red Note probably gonna fall that same route as the Tickety Talk, because China and America are not friends like that. Communists, democracy, they don't go together. They like oil and water, like chalk and cheese. They just don't go together. And America is not happy with this other nation who they have. They're already bitter. Let's just be honest, because as far as I know, there's a lot of New York, there's a lot of places that are really owned by the Chinese. There are a lot of the country's infrastructure that the Chinese own. I don't know the details of it. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. America's already salty about that. And then you're going to come in and try to control Americans with an app? No. We're not playing those games with y'all. We're not playing those games with you, TikTok. You had your time. 2016 till now, that's it. End. Done. That's just what's happening. Well, let me know what you think of the ban. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Are you on TikTok? Are you going to miss TikTok? Now that TikTok is going to be gone, where do you plan to go? Where do you plan to put your videos up? Are you going over to Red Note? Are you going to Lemonade? Are you going to come back to Instagram or YouTube? What are you going to do? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that, we're out. Of course, while you're here, listen, don't play. You're here already. Why not go ahead and like and subscribe the video? Okay, any questions? Let me see what's going on in the comment section. What y'all got? Can't buy TikTok even if they ship the servers to the US. They have copies in China. TikTok shows inappropriate videos to youth, but this is parents' responsibility. Trump will save TikTok. He likes it. Hey, and you're going back to jump up and get down. All right, well, listen, fellas, thank you all so much for helping me work out my technical issues. There was a button here that I was not pressing. And hopefully now we have the sound. And we've been here. We've been on here. How long we've been here? Man, are we on an hour? Woo, okay. We've been up here talking about an hour for the LA fires and now the tickety talk. We'll see what happens with TikTok on Sunday. All right, let's go and wrap up with our usual prayer and stream. All right. Any special prayer requests out there? Of course, we're going to pray for California because they're having just a hard time out there. We for sure pray for them. But any special prayers? If not, we'll go ahead and say our prayer to wrap in this stream. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord turns his face towards you and give you peace. May the Lord watch between me and you while we're absent one from another. Amen. Have an amazing rest of the day. Well, it's nighttime. Have an amazing rest of the week. This weekend, do something fun with your family and friends. Let's find out. We'll see next week what becomes of TikTok because it's the 19th. I think the presidential inauguration is coming up. It's Martin Luther King's Day. It should be an exciting weekend. Pray for the people in California. Just, be good. Work on your relationship with God. And we'll see each other next week. I'll press this button and let's see if our music plays. Is it playing? I don't know. Is the music playing? Oh, Lord. I'm going to work on it. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out another time. You all take care, okay? Have a good night. Bye-bye. What is happening with this music?